Oh dear. Donald, Donald, Donald. Hey you guys, are either of you interested in running for class office?
Like, president? I don't think...
Oh no, I feel another sneeze. Oh. Pardon me. Must have allergies or something. What do you have to do to run? Not much. You just have to tell the teachers by the end of this week that you want to run. Then next week, everybody votes. Oh, and you have to have a clean record. No demerits. That rules me out. Unless you know how to get rid of demerits.
There must be some way to earn merits and balance your record. Maybe you could ask one of the professors to let you do an extra credit project.
You won't catch me asking for extra work. Anyway. There are only 2 positions for the freshman class, president and treasurer. The upper classes have more because they do more events and stuff. The freshman officers don't do anything? I'm sure they do something, just not as much. Like, the junior class is in charge of the prom, and that's a big deal. And then the same people who run the prom junior year have to run initiation at the start of the next year, because elections haven't been held yet. It's a ton of work. It's much easier for freshmen. You probably just have to go to meetings with the teachers and nod a lot. So are you interested?
No one would vote for me.
But that's why I'm asking. See, Minnie Cochran is obviously going to win president, so it's not even worth trying for that. But the treasurer position's open. Pastel says Jacob says he thinks he'll win it easy. So I want someone else to win. Anyone else. William isn't running for president in his class again this year, so it's perfect. He can endorse a freshman candidate, and then they're sure to win.
I'm not sure that's...
Why don't you run? No way. Class officers have to have meetings with teachers. I see way too much of them in class already. Speaking of which, we need to pick our classes for the week. Right, we do need to do that. Well, we could sleep, get rid of our stress, and then just continue to take green, I guess. Hooray! As I'm resting, I hear something in the hall outside. Oh, is it that time? Whew, I'm glad I slept. There's a box lying by the door, wrapped in plain brown paper, and Donald backing away from me. What? Is this mail? I thought mail only came on Saturdays. Hi. Just delivering a package for Urchin. Oh, stuff from home that got mixed up? That or Mom thinks I need a dress. Well, you're already wearing one, sort of. Yeah, but this one doesn't match my eyes. I don't think Virginia got anything meant for you, though. I didn't see any packages. I'm sure mine will show up eventually. I guess I should bring that inside, then. I can do that. He quickly picks up the box. Where should I put it? Something seems strange about this. Ahem. Hang on. How do you know what color it is? You haven't opened it. It's completely wrapped and taped shut with a big label on it. Magic, you know. And if it got sent to you, how come the label says Virginia? I relabeled it? There's something you're not telling me. Rats, you're not gonna fall for it. This is some kind of joke, right? Is this a bomb? Nah, I don't know how to make one that works but isn't dangerous yet. Guess again. Guess? A jack-in-the-box? With water balloons? I should have thought of a jack-in-the-box. I already did water balloons this month. Last guess. This doesn't have anything to do with detention Saturday, does it? Well, there was quite a load to clean up. You kept some? That's disgusting. Oh, Donald. Ah, girls. I don't think most boys would be happy about getting a surprise present of that either. Why are you doing this? Why are you always harassing Virginia? She's not doing anything to you. Because it's funny. It's not funny for her, though. She thought it was funny when I made Jacob quack in the middle of telling her how great he was. Yeah, well, that's different. He deserved that. Urchin's a spoiled brat who doesn't do any work and makes everybody else wait on her. Well, you kind of have a point, but that just means we're going to be stuck cleaning up after you're present. Why not make her do it? See, even you guys she treats like servants. She totally deserves this. Okay, so last time I had him leave the box. I'm not going to tell him to take it away. I wonder what my better idea is. Let us try it out. You know, if you really want to prank Virginia, I have a better idea. Oh. You know Balthazar Brundrick? The one who always covers his face and talks like a robot? Right. He was Virginia's senior at initiation, and he's kind of weird. Well, he's a toad. Virginia is sort of worried that he might like her. So, if you really want to get her goat, you could give her a pretend love note from him. Yeah, but what about this stuff? It's too good to waste. And I don't think it'll make a good love gift. But it will! He's weird. He's obsessed with plants. He is just the sort of person to give, fertilizer as a gift. She wouldn't know you had anything to do with it. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm impressed, Cutie. Well done. Got a pen? He adjusts the label on the box so it reads, "To Virginia, to help our relationship grow, Balthazar." Brilliant. So, I can just leave this here? Leave it outside the door, and I can claim I didn't know anything about it. Cool. Awesome. And so I go back into our room and wait. I hear someone in the hall. Huh? The door opens, revealing Virginia, who is looking down at the box lying on the floor. What's this? Doo-doo-doo. I opt to play dumb. What is what? A package? It's from me, I guess. Oh, it's from Balthazar. It's probably a lifetime supply of grass seeds or something. Does grass come from seeds? I don't know, and I don't want to know. Cautiously, she tears open the package and looks inside the box. What? Is this dirt? It's all clumpy. It stinks, too. She doesn't even realize. Ugh. Does he expect me to grow something in this? What a dumb present. I should just dump it outside somewhere. Maybe it'll grow on its own. You're, not going to talk to him about it? Oh, that's too much work. Anyway, it might encourage him. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this. See you later. That was not quite what I expected to happen. Oh well. Please, kits and cubs, take your seats. There are some things we should talk about before your magical education progresses any further. Most of you know yourselves as either a boy or a girl, and that identity may be important to you. Wait, is this going to be sex education? But even with humans, sex is not always as simple as male or female with nothing in between. And in the magical world, there are many more possibilities which you should be aware and respectful of. Whew, guess not. Some entities are sexless and will be confused if you address them by masculine or feminine terms. Some can change gender roles at will, or be both at once. Some beings have more than two sexes. All of which can be difficult for the English language to cope with. Many living beings will take offense to being referred to as it, although not all. It is wise to ask those you meet how they prefer to be addressed. To make things easier, we witches and wizards have our special pronouns to use when gender is other or unknown. Repeat after me. E, M, er, ers, himself. I mutter the strange syllables along with the other students, feeling a bit confused. Here's a way to remember. Someone with enough magic can say whatever he wants. Success. Ooh, blind. Target is temporarily unable to see. Could use that on a hodag. Now what? I'm getting ready for dinner when someone knocks on the door. Again. Hey! Hey! Virginia's not here. I was looking for you. Oh. Wanna earn some easy merits? It's not candle time already, is it? How? Come with me. I will come with you. Okay, where are we going? Outside. Okay. When we get outside, I see a large stack of clay pots and some tools by one of the flower beds. Oh, there you are! Yes, ma'am, and I brought a friend. That's lovely. It's wonderful to see students working together. I think Potsdam's already getting ideas about the two of us. Now, I've brought you some trowels. You should break up the soil in a circle around each plant before you try to move it. Make sure to keep a good-sized root ball attached. Small damage doesn't matter. I'll be coaxing these little ones along once we get them to their new nests. As long as you keep them in one piece, they'll be fine. I'll be back in an hour to see how you're getting on. Enjoy! Ah. She smiles and walks away, followed by the sound of tinkling bells. So, tinkling bells? What the heck? So, what exactly are we doing? Digging up flowers and putting them in pots. Why? So they can plant different flowers in the same place. What was wrong with the old ones? It's their time of the month. What? What? Gotcha! Oh, brother. We're doing it because Potsdam wants it done. That's all. He lifts his nose into the air and speaks in a crackly, high-pitched voice, waving his hands about. Oh dear, how am I gonna do this? How do I imitate pasta with Donald's voice? The greater interests of lunar harmony are served by moving every petal 208 degrees widdershins sparkly. Oh dear, I think I totally screwed that up in the best possible way. Anyway, grab a trowel and let's get moving. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, just never do that voice again, Donald. I pick up one of the tools and crouch beside the flower bed. Do you do gardening at home? I've mowed some lawns, that's about it. But how hard can it be? I like outdoor stuff. Luke didn't want to get dirt under his nails, but I figured you would. He thinks I like dirt? You gotta take points where you can. What do we get for this? 10 merits. Nice. Each? Better be. Don't just sit there, dig. Okay, I'm digging. Digging up plants is hot, messy work, but it's not really difficult. It's easy to let my mind wander, remembering the garden behind my house, the mud pies I made as a kid. Donald turns out to be an efficient worker, moving flowers into pots with a minimum of fuss. I wondered for a while if he was going to try and put dirt down my robe while I wasn't looking, but he seems focused on the task at hand. Hey, look what I found! He holds out his hand. A snail shell? A whole snail, I think. I don't see... They sleep during the day. He pokes a hole in some loose dirt with his finger and sets the shell inside it. Be careful with the trowel, just in case there are more under there. Are there supposed to be snails here? Why not? No reason, I guess. I don't know much about snails. After a while, my back starts to hurt, and I've got muck all over my skirt, but we've finally gotten all the flowers into pots. Wonderful! Thank you so much for your help. 10 merits for each of my little gnomes. You're welcome. Now to get back to my hall and wash my hands. Wash my hands. Get all that muck off. Oh boy, what's going on now? Oh, I need to make up my mind whether or not to run for class office. I still don't know exactly what the jobs involve other than working with the teachers, and that means spending time with Professor Grabner. It could help to get me on his good side, or it could give him more opportunities to make my life miserable. That's if I can actually win the election, of course. I've never been in an election before. I don't think I have any enemies in the freshman class, but I don't think I'm that popular either. Let's take a break. We ran last time. I think I'll stay out of it, at least for this year. Indeed. Me and Cutie agree on this. Very good. Hey. So, are you going to do it?
I don't think...
Aw, come on.
I'm not the sort of person...
Cutie, are you going to run for treasurer? No. Well, you're useless. Hey! I'll just have to look somewhere else then. She leaves the room. It's a good thing we already did your route, Virginia. I'm quite hurt. Ellen sits on her bed and brushes back her hair.
Such a strange thing to get so worked up over.
Well, she is very competitive.
If it really matters so much, she ought to do it herself instead of trying to get everyone else to do it for her.
I suppose.
Do you think her brother will do what she says? Promote someone just because she wants him to?
Probably. She's his baby sister. He looks out for her.
He's so sweet.
Ew, he is. Is he? Ellen, have you got a crush on William?
What? No. Maybe.
She sighs and flops back onto the bed.
Yes.
Aww. Okay, you like William. So what's the problem? He's cute, he's responsible, he's a good student.
He's popular.
So
he could have any girl he wants. And he'd never want a girl like me. Guys want someone pretty who likes makeup and dancing and pouts until she gets her way. Jenny's not even 13 yet, and she's already got boys chasing her. Boys think of me as just a rock with hair, a useless fuzzy lump. William is nice. He would never.
Aw, tell him you like him. If you like him, you should tell him. That's what I told Kyo.
No!
What's the worst that can happen? He says no? Then you know and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And what if he likes you and you're just wasting time not knowing it?
That's not very likely.
You'll never know unless you try. We're horses. We're supposed to be daring. You're cute and clever and sweet. You're not hopeless. Maybe he likes you. Maybe he doesn't. There's only one way to find out, though.
I'll think about it.
You do that, Ellen. Sorry it doesn't work out for you, though. Meow. So, are you and William working on your plan to take over the class today? Well, we can't today, exactly. Why not? He's not here.
What do you mean he's not here?
It's Saturday, the big apple festival in the next county over. Most of the upperclassmen go there on field trip. It's over an hour away, so they have to leave early. Why didn't we hear about it? Freshmen aren't allowed. It's a privilege.
What's an apple festival?
A harvest fair. Don't you have those where you come from?
I don't know.
They got a big old-fashioned cider press set up on the green so everybody can watch the apples being crushed, and they sell jugs of it. There's lots of food. Apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside-down cake, caramel apples, squash apple soup. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest, and there's fiddlers in the day and then a contra dance in the evening. From the look on Ellen's face, she has no idea what a contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. So, the seniors are going off to a dance without us. Well, doesn't matter. What should I do today? I shall study. Yay! Oh, well that was that. Diary. Elections. We'll be having elections for freshman class president and treasurer next week. Virginia thinks she can get William to back a candidate for treasurer, and that will help them win. She wants one of us to run. We have to decide by Friday. I'm not currently eligible because of my demerits. Prank present. Donald has dropped off a box of dung as a love gift for Virginia from Balthazar. I wonder how she's going to react. Misfire. Poor Donald. His prank ended up with the worst possible result. Virginia isn't upset at all and has no idea that anyone tried to play a joke on her. Whoops. Extra pronouns. Apparently in the magical world there are people who aren't either male or female, so we have to have extra pronouns for special occasions. Gardening. Donald and I dug up plants for Professor Potsdam in order to earn merits. Ellen's heart. Ellen has a crush on William, but she's afraid to act on it. I'm trying to encourage her to just tell him and get it over with. And Saturday. The upperclassmen are away at an apple festival this weekend. Well, at least we got a lot of scenes with Donald, so that was good.